Welcome to my video. This is a full moon reading, a bit late because I've been ill, but this is for Capricorn, and I'm still working with the energies of the Aquarius moon, so this will be relevant now and onwards for the next month for you Capricorns. Capricorn full moon. Capricorn. Okay, and bottom of the deck is Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Four of Swords, Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, and last one for you Capricorns, the Emperor. So Capricorns, you've been on quite a spiritual journey already, and I think that all of this hard work is starting to really pay off. You're learning a lot as well. The High Priestess comes to you with power and protection, and I think this is something that you have already seen in the last couple of days, and you're already accepting that there's more than what you first may have thought. You feel like you need to take a step back and away from the world, and that's because there's been a lot of conflict going on within your life, and the illusion, the blindfold is now lifted. It's almost like you're trapped in fear to keep on moving forward, and over this month you're going to see that you actually don't need to be so worried and don't need to overthink things the way you are. You're getting to the point that you're so in your head almost that you're not seeing the big picture anymore, but only seeing what the worst picture could be, and that is not going to happen most of the time, is it really? It's all like made up in your head. You're overthinking and you're thinking negatively, and you're not allowing anything else to basically happen within your life because of this. It's almost like you're so busy focused on this negative outcome that you've kind of put yourself on a limbo, in a pause, and that's what these cards are implicating. The Emperor is a very spiritual man. He's also a man of authority and protection. The Emperor, the High Priestess, she is also very spiritual. She brings a lot of protection these cards are saying that you are okay, you're being looked after on another level, but I don't think you're gonna really see this in your, you know, in your mind. You won't be able to actually take it in until it's the right time. I'm gonna go for Witch tarots. Capricorn. What have you got for guidance and insight for the next month for Capricorn? Guidance and insight for the next month of Aquarius and Capricorn, please, tarots. So the bottom one, 5 of Cups. Five of Swords. Nine of Wands. Three of Swords. Page of Wands. Justice. Six of Pentacles. And last one, Seven of Wands. Okay, so Capricorns, you've had a lot of transformations happen recently, and you've ended up almost like you've had to let go of people in your life, those who you just don't see eye to eye with. I also am picking up that maybe you've recently broken up with a lover, with a partnership, and this is something that you're still having to heal from. Maybe this person has done you wrong, or done somebody that you know wrong. The Justice card is here, so I'm seeing that you're looking for some type of outcome from this. Like, you've done a lot within yourself, but you're kind of waiting for somebody's karma to come along. And you've had enough of being mistreated, and you've had enough of the heartache. It's almost like something's broken your heart, or someone has broken your heart, and you want them to get their just desserts. You want them to know how it feels. And it doesn't matter how much you yourself are growing, and how much you are how much you're fighting against things that are coming your way. You still feel very discontent, and you still feel very alone, and you're still feeling very heartbroken, and you still want to see that karma. You still want to see them have what they should have, and that's their just desserts almost. I'm going to go on to these. They're called the DIY tarots. Okay, and the bottom one is the Four of Cups. Eight of Swords. The Emperor. Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Temperance. And last one, Justice. Okay, so the Four of Cups is a family card, and I think you're very focused within your family and within your loved ones, within your close circle of friends as well. You don't feel so disheartened. I've got a funny feeling that the Emperor has shown himself twice, that there's an Aries that may come into your life who will benefit you at some point. They might bring you just something refreshing and new, and they might bring you some truths within this situation, and they might help bring this justice that you're looking for, help bring this ending that you really, really need. On a spiritual sense, this could be a karma reward coming to you as well. I'm going to ask my psychics. I've got both sets of psyches. Oh look, that one's going the wrong way around. Mixed together. They have been shuffled. There is so many of these, it takes ages to shuffle them. So I shuffle before the videos. And then it's just a quick shuffle on the video, because there is so many. I have to do it in like little stages, little groups. And last one. Oh, you didn't want to do it then. There we go. Do it into 4 piles. There we go. Okay, so open up heart chakra, joy and stability, and sacrifice. These cards are telling me that emotionally you have sacrificed, you've given up a lot, maybe more than what you should do, and maybe more than what you've needed to. You are going to have a good outcome from from this situation. There's going to be there is going to be joy and stability, but I think it's going to be by the end of the month. It's not going to be any time in in August, more near the end of, sorry, I'm burning sage because I keep on getting an uninvited visitor. You're gonna get more of an outcome maybe in early September, mid-September, by the end of this time period of a month, even maybe the 10th. Will that just light, please? So Capricorns, you kind of have to stop putting such a big tie into things as well. It's almost like you're putting your eggs into one basket at the moment, and you're not actually opening your mind and broadening your horizons for better opportunities. And that's also what these cards are telling you to do. Daydreams and decisions. Rebuild. Ooh. Victory and success. Well-deserved reward. So you've had a lot of choices last month, and maybe even the next week or so as well. You'll have to be making the final decisions on what's going on with you. But in a whole, you will actually benefit from this. I don't think you can actually make a bad decision. It's just which route you're going to end up in the same place. But it all depends if you're going to take a longer way round or a shorter way round. Almost like the decision is simply where you're going, not so much the route that you take. Does that make sense? Your destination is still going to end up being the same place, and that is victory. So you're still going to overcome more than what you probably even acknowledge at the moment, more than what you would even want to think about, because you're not trying to concentrate on the bigger picture, because you're too hurt from this, aren't you? There's been a lot of upset recently. Crown chakra. Opportunity begins. Blossom. Emotional withdrawal. Clarification, you're not opening up enough. You need to open up more. You are slowly warming up to making things happen for you. I do think that the person that has hurt you, they don't know quite the extent of the hurt, and I don't think you really want to let them know either. But you kind of gonna have to, in order to go further in your life, you kind of have to let them know. So you will probably see the universe giving you a lot of doors, and lots of doors opening. And I believe that this is all just literally to give you a little spur along to confront the bigger picture, which is that you have to speak to this person, you have to get the truths out, you have to also trust other people, you have to kind of let people into your life again. Detach. Hope. darkest fears, strengthening bonds. Okay, so nice little mixture there. I do think that you kind of, this hurt that you've had recently, it's something that you've always feared. Like, the breakup is something that you've never wanted to think about could really happen. Almost, it's almost like the person who has broken your heart, you kind of always wanted to be with them, and then when you were, you were scared to lose them, and now you have. It's like it's like you just can't get over that, and you need to kind of do it. You need to look to others, look for other people for friendship, look to other people for companionship, expand your horizons again. Maybe you were in the type of relationship where it was just you and your partner and you didn't have many friends, and then I would say that it would be a good thing that you've broken up, because that's quite a toxic environment for you to be in yourself. Sadness and isolation, moving on, coming together. Choose your battles. So from this situation, and from this very moment where you do probably feel very isolated and very sad because you have been hurt, and you probably don't have as many people around you as what you once did, because of just basically giving you all into this relationship. If it's a relationship that's split up, if it's not a relationship that's split up, it's somebody that you did definitely love that's hurt you. So this could just be a family member. You have to reach out to old friends. They will be there for you. They will help you. They still love you. Don't think that they don't. You have to ask in order to receive. Okay. So Capricorns, where it says choose your battles wisely, it might come to a point of this month that confrontations come about, and instead of being full force, you could take this in another manner and be more diplomatic with how you proceed, and be a bit more chilled instead of going angry. And I think if you do feel this anger, it's simply because you haven't actually embraced or acknowledged what you've been through completely, and it's kind of like you've just pushed it aside and you've pretended it hasn't happened, but it has. And this is all you need to acknowledge it. And this month you'll just realize how much you've got to embrace the situation, and how much you've got to take in and admit it almost. I'm going to go for a fairy card for clarification on this reading. I'm having to keep sage burning that I do end up getting uninvited visitors. Wrong way round. So So fairies, can we have some clarification on this reading? Middle of the deck. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. Queen of Winter. This is great clarification, because you do need to let go of this person that's hurt you. It's over now, and this month you're going to be able to get over this, okay? If you are in a career, maybe focusing on that will help you get over them. You need to look to friends. You must have some single friends out there. They will give you the love and support that you truly need in this time. Maybe you do have a friend who's an Aries who will help bring about some justice and some comeuppance to this person, some karma. Okay then.